My name is Travis Jones. I'm a graduate student in the anthropology department. However, I'm also a graduate research assistant at the Center for Applied Isotope Studies. Compared to a lot of my cohort and my other classmates, I'm a bit older than some of them, than a lot of them. I'm also a veteran. I was in the Army for 4 years. I was in the 82nd Airborne as an infantryman, and I think I've perhaps seen portions of human behavior and parts of the world and cultures that many people, I believe, have never had to experience, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. However, I think it's really broadened my understanding of humans in general and of expectations in life and things of that nature. So I feel I've been able to bring my idealism that I get caught with quite often. However, I've been able to temper that a lot with real-world experience. As an undergraduate, being very interested in archaeology, there's this portion of archaeology that's very inaccessible to many people, unfortunately. That's archaeological science. This is the only center run by an actual archaeologist in North America. This center is incredibly unique. The faculty and staff are not just interested in meeting quotas and running samples and things like that, but they're also interested in teaching students one-on-one. The students here come from many different departments, and the center has kind of developed this interdisciplinary student network, really. You not only get to get a lot of bench experience and get to learn a lot of practical things about using science, but the center also focuses on professional development and getting students ready for the real world. And I feel like a lot of the one-on-one mentorship that goes on here is incredibly valuable and something that you don't even get in a lot of small departments. Even departments where the student-teacher ratio is smaller than it is here, in my experience, you don't get nearly as much mentorship sometimes. This place is very focused on not only finding new avenues of research and developing new methods, but also helping develop future scientists. The one-on-one time I've gotten has really helped me to really understand what archaeological science is and its place in anthropology and in archaeology and in academia in general. Without that, just working at a lab somewhere wouldn't have been as personal, and I probably wouldn't have gotten near as much experience. Most of the projects I would be interested in, I would not be able to accomplish without the Center for Applied Isotope Studies. And after working here, I really found many different avenues of research that had been closed to me that I knew very little about prior. So it's very much shaped what I want to do and what I want to be as an archaeologist. Right now, I'm focusing on rebuilding a chronology for the Middle Missouri River in North and South Dakota. I'm very much interested in conflict and in coalescence and village formation. And around this area, a lot of, they're known as the Plains Villagers, a lot of villages sprang up around 900 to 1000 AD. And there was also a lot of conflict involved through a 400 or 500 year period. And there have been other people that have tried to create chronologies of this area to see when certain villages existed and the relationships between people. However, I believe I can create a higher resolution chronology in order to actually understand the tempo and timing of this conflict. I believe that my very unique perspective on it will be able to bring things to the table that perhaps other people haven't thought of yet. I tend to be very excited about research and very excited about applying science to human behavior. And it's really taught me the process of research, specifically understanding experiments and really following through with them and planning them out, not just jumping in and getting started, but being able to really understand methodologies first and how to apply them and where they can be applied and where they can be poorly applied at times. The most exciting thing I'd say about CAIS is getting to apply science on a daily basis, actually getting to work with the materials and actually getting to apply that to human behavior. As an archaeologist, I'm very interested in human behavior, and being able to look at these artifacts and these human materials from the past and being able to apply chemistry and physics to them in order to understand humans better is incredibly exciting to me.